We know that an object dropped from a higher point will make a greater impact than the same object dropped from a lower point. Imagine a bowling ball dropped from 6 feet versus 6 inches. This is gravity at work. In drumming, dynamics are obtained most easily by just letting gravity do the work. Louder strokes use bigger strokes, and softer strokes use smaller strokes. The next example moves through 4 dynamic levels: fortissimo, mezzo forte, mezzo piano, and pianissimo, or very loud, moderately soft, and very soft. An accent is a musical stress point. We use accents constantly in drumming, and it's not necessary to force them or to be stiff when playing them. Accents can be created by simply raising the level of a stroke or a series of strokes above others. A stronger accent can be played by increasing both the height and velocity of the stroke in relation to other strokes. Accents with great impact can be made without great effort, simply by incorporating coordinated movements of the wrist, forearm, elbow, and shoulders to create a whip action of the stick. This technique is an essential part of the Moeller system, developed by the teacher Sanford Moeller, and more recently codified and illustrated in the teaching and video instruction of Jim Chapin. Like any system, there are many players who utilize the various techniques as a part of their natural playing style and have never placed a name on them. This is especially true of the Moeller system, but nonetheless it's helpful to identify certain techniques and to provide a method to help develop them. The easiest way to illustrate this technique is to begin without the stick and lift the arm and elbow to approximately chest height. You'll notice that the hand drops below the wrist. Then allow the arm to naturally drop. The hand and wrist should move up and down in a straight line. And the elbow will naturally move toward the body as the arm moves down. Now, pick up the stick and try the technique again. Make sure you stay relaxed, and you'll be amazed how much power you can obtain from this technique with such a small amount of effort. You'll also notice that the butt end of the stick will move upward, since the motion is emanating from the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist. Next, drop the arm and move the stick toward the surface as before, and allow the stick to play one or more tap strokes. Then lift the stick back up to prepare for the next series of accent patterns. Try to develop a natural rhythm to these exercises, as a pattern will allow you to relax with the strokes. Notice how the wrist and arm remain flexible in this technique. Remember, the Moeller technique is primarily an accent technique. With the left hand traditional grip, raise the elbow and arm to chest height and allow the wrist to drop. Then allow the arm to fall toward the surface. Allow the left wrist to be flexible enough to move with the stick, as if you're throwing water off the back of your hand. And again, allow the elbow to naturally move toward your body. As the motions become faster, they also become smaller. These techniques may seem uncontrolled at first, but will make sense as your playing becomes more open and the accents become more powerful with less effort. Try to create a technique pattern for this exercise as well. Here's an example.